Go ahead, put it on real tight. Hope you brought your best tonight. They say they got the fireworks, yeah, they say they got the show. You're around the shoots, you're the best, so let's go.
This is Texas Toast. I'm your host, Miss Helen. Kick back and enjoy as we toast the best from Texas.
Hello, everyone. It's that time again. Texas on tap. We have a lot to cover and looking at some songs. And so how's it going, Kyle?
It's going good. Like I was telling you just before this, I'm kind of frantic getting ready to be on the road for a month. So kind of had to throw my picks together last minute, but I'm happy with what I've got. So
Okay.
yeah, good week.
Okay. All right. Well, carry on with your picks.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll start it off. So I did the thing again on Twitter where I reached out and, asked for some new music suggestions, hoping I'd find maybe a diamond in the rough. And I think I landed on one. And this guy's name is Michael Jay Hughes. He is a Alabama-based new singer-songwriter, and he's got a new song out called Ride On. So thanks, Michael, excuse me, for reaching out and sharing the song. It's really cool. The energy of the song's very kind of rockin'. It's ballsy and fun. So definitely wanted to give that one a shout out. And then the next one that I've got is a friend of the show, and he actually just sent us over the song. It drops today to streaming, and it's a honky-tonk banger. It's called Honky Tonk Highway by Hardin. So much fun with this song. When we had him on the show, he wasn't lying about digging into that old school country music.
Yes.
So.
Yes. And so, of course, Case coming off of his another consecutive #1 with When You Roll That Way. And yeah, we just previewed this song, listened to it. He's got to give a little nod there to Hank and Straight in it. And that's like the ultimate road trip that he's on that honky tonk highway. But I love the sound and the beat. And it's just Case again, home run, grand slam.
Yeah, that's awesome. The ultimate road trip. I like that. That's like he should do like a tour themed with that. That'd be so cool.
He just took me on traveling from California to Tulsa good job, Case.
Absolutely. And then super excited about this one. This is actually, I guess, the world premiere of a brand new song. Yeah, me too. It's so good. So let's open up the tap room for the Ransom Brothers and the debut single off of their upcoming album Resurgence. This is the first time this song's being played, so we're excited to share it with you guys. It's called Baby Doll. Brand new leadoff single from the Ransom Brothers. We've talked about these guys a lot before on the show, and so excited with this new sound, this new album they've got coming out. This song drops to radio, I believe, next week, so super excited that we got to debut that song for you guys, and nothing but, excitement for everything to come from them.
Yes, that is such a good jamming song, but from the first time that I heard it, I want to make a beer bottle chandelier.
Totally. Oh man,
I know, I love it.
That's perfect.
Such a great song, and what an honor to be able to debut it right here on Texas on Tap. All right, so let's go ahead and keep the tap room door open. Y'all are gonna love this song. I already love this guy, love his music already, but let's go ahead, keep the tap room open. This is Creed Fisher, Earplugs and Beer. Not the sugar plum at the end. I love him talking it out at the end, but Earplugs and Beer, that's Creed Fisher. Good jam outside of it being hilarious. So
yep.
I know everyone's going to be rushing to get that song. And
yeah, he's got a cool music video out for it too. It cracks me up thinking about, all the, I guess, older male influences in my life, just because I'm not to that point in my life yet of the, long marriage thing. But just them sitting there with the earplugs and taking them out and being all calm rather than fiery because of the mental image cracks me up.
Yeah, I'm going to tell a quick story on this one, because there was one of the most important, one of my heroes in my life. He was a very dear friend of ours from East Bernard, and we recently lost him. But he would turn his hearing aids down
Sounds like my grandpa.
Yeah. Like, and so it was like, yeah. So anyway,
That's
something
hilarious.
with that hearing. Yeah. He'd have his beer, but he was like, he said, I just went ahead. He had like these fancy, the new kind of hearing aids that they have, like, I don't know, an app or whatever, but he would just turn it down and tune everybody out and then come back to us. All right. And then another one I'm excited about, Scotty Alexander. Nothing good happens after midnight. How many times did we hear that when we were kids? Spoken straight from, mama's mouth or grandma's mouth, and just a great upbeat, fun summer jam. And things bad happen after midnight, and he learns the lesson in this song. And it's like I love the lyrics, and I would go through some of those, but everybody check it out. It's just dropping to radio. Scotty Alexander, Nothing Good Happens After Midnight. And
go ahead.
I'm sorry. And if you remember, I'm sure many of you saw, if you weren't there, you probably saw the video on social media at the Texas Regional Radio Music Awards. It was just one of those moments that no one will forget, standing O at the end. But Scotty came out with Ken Fo, and him and Rico did like the dueling fiddles. So moving to my next one, this is kind of slowing things down. It's a beautiful song, really touching. Jeremy Studdard, he's had solid songs with every release. His current radio release is called Less Than. Just a real heartfelt song about she left Tulsa in her rear view. And I guess the whole hook on it, I hope you miss me less than I miss you. So it's called Less Than. So make sure you check that one out from Jeremy Studdard.
Definitely. Yeah, I just had to throw this out there about Scotty. I actually am fortunate enough to get to see him tonight in Fort Worth. He's playing with Bree at a place in the Stockyards. And as we've discussed many times, he's one of the most incredible live performers in this scene. So always looking forward to seeing him play.
Okay. So I don't know where you went because I just clicked over to get to my charts. Are you still there?
I am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you. That's driving me crazy. Okay. I know, because I have so many. Okay. Boy, is this a Monday? No, it's not a Monday.
Oh, it's basically a Monday morning. Yep,
I know.
Absolutely.
We've really had some stuff. We had a lot of kinks to work out with this one. All right. Okay. On a regular basis, let's look at the charts. Texas Country Music Chart. Aaron Watson maintained at number 1 with Unwanted Man. William Clark Green, All You Got is at number 2. Whiskey Myers, John Wayne's at 3. John Wolfe, A Cowgirl Like You is at number 4. And Curtis Grimes, It Ain't Worth the Heartache is rounding out the top 5 on the Texas Country Music Chart. On the Texas Regional Radio Report, Ain't Worth the Heartache, Curtis Grimes went from 3 to number 1. Kylie and Bree maintained at number 2 with Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Dancing with the Devil, Josh Ward's at 3. All You Got, William Clark Green is 4. And Whiskey Myers, John Wayne rounds out the top 5. Looking at CD Extraction Texas, Whiskey Myers, John Wayne is number 1. Remember when we talked about that song when it was first released? Oh, yeah. Aaron Watson's Unwanted Man's at number 2. John Wolfe is 3. William Clark Green, All You Got's at number 4, and Curtis Grimes rounds out the top 5 on CD Extraction Texas.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's funny. We were last weekend, Bree had some shows in Houston, and we were looking at the charts like as she was walking on stage, trying to figure out if the girls took number 1. And so I guess fingers crossed that happens this week. But it was also cool to see Curtis take the number 1. You know, he's a hardworking man, and he deserves it.
Yes, he is. So I know you've got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Last night and then this morning I've been just kind of packing up because I'm out a couple Texas shows this weekend, and then I'm in the studio for 2 days, and then I leave for Milwaukee the next morning. So I'll be gone for a month with a cool blues rock group. It's a solo artist called Clay Melton. So I'll be tour managing for them until the beginning of July. So
yes.
I will be calling you from the road and probably be the one with the shittier internet service.
I don't know. Well, and it's like you're going to be hitting the road and I'm going to be hitting the water. I just want to mention a few angling things for my angling friends out there. Of course, June 1st kicked off the recreational red snapper season for summer. And just a reminder, only 2 in federal waters. They have to be 16 inches. And then state waters, it always remains at 4. They have to be 15 inches. But the new thing this year, and I had a feeling this was going to be coming, and I'm glad, it's called the Descend Act. it's basically a new venting tool that anglers have to have on their boat, and captains. It's for proper release of the snapper, because if you've ever been offshore during busy snapper season, you see snapper floating. That was because there was no venting tool and they died on the release.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So, and then everyone, make sure you're entered in the CCA Texas Star Tournament. Or I forget, we're like everywhere, or Louisiana or Florida. And you never know, you can walk away with that big boat, motor, trailer, truck. Anyway,
something cool. Yep.
Fun stuff.
God, you said snapper, and all I can think about is food. It's like as soon as you start talking about this stuff, I'm the worst.
I know. It was like
we were about talking firing earlier. Up the grill.
I know, Jesus. But it's that time to get offshore, and then our Ladies Mermaid Offshore Tournament will be coming up next month already.
That's crazy.
Goodness gracious.
God, it seems like you were talking about that just not a year ago. Good
so
Lord.
I'm so ready to get out there. So
yeah,
it's all good. We are smack dab in the middle of summertime.
Yep, it's there for sure. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see. I can't remember the last time I was up in like the Chicago. I guess what would you call that? The Midwest or the Northeast during the summer. And so I'm curious. I don't even know if I need to pack like a hood, like a light jacket or something, like, or is it going to be warm? I just have no idea what to expect.
Right?
Yeah,
that's right. Weird.
So we'll see. Anything interesting going on for you this weekend?
Always. I mean, it hasn't stopped since my birthday weekend. Like I gotta chill. I'm like, people, some of y'all need to go home. No, I know I'm have to put up. Helen cannot come out and play.
Just put a sign on your door. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
No, we had a big night last night and night before, but just fun hanging with friends. So. Anyway,
good deal. One thing I wanted to shout, actually, before I shout these shows out, I almost put in a Grace Tyler song in my picks this week, and I know I did that last week, and I know we've just recently talked about her, but I just want you guys to know that her bandwagon is worth jumping on.
Yes.
You're gonna feel silly if you don't do it now. So, Cowboys and Tequila is the new one, so go check that out. And then there's a handful of Uvalde benefit shows going on around Texas this weekend.
Yes.
So I wanted to give you guys some info on those shows. The two I'm going to mention are both this Sunday, the 5th. First one's going to be at Wildcatter Saloon in Katy. It's $20 admission, and all the friends are playing. Rich O'Toole, Cody Hibbard, Cooper Wade, Mark McKinney, Heather Aileen, Palmer Anthony, Jody Booth, Sundance Head, and many, many more. And that's at Wildcatter Saloon on Sunday in Katy. And then the iHeart benefit in San Antonio is Sunday as well. And we've got Russell Dickerson, Kevin Fowler, Easton Corbin, Thompson Square, and our buddy Clay Hollis, and I'm sure many more on that one as well. So please go out and enjoy some of the best, live music you can find in the world, but also it's supporting a great cause. We mentioned it last week, and it's been, a hard time for many of us in Texas, just knowing what's going on with all that, and also, prayers to those in Tulsa that dealt with.
Oh yes.
I laughed just to lighten the mood, but yeah, it's tragic. Lots of shitty things going on right now. So get out and enjoy yourselves, and maybe help a good cause.
And I want to mention something about, I really wish I could sneak away and go Wildcatter, because I got my whole system set up for the Wildcatter in Katy. But Mark McKinney, like, he's another one. He is wheelhouse music for me, and has always been one of my favorites.
Yeah,
that's a great group they have playing at Wildcatter.
Yeah, lots of good people. So please go out and support that stuff this weekend. It's not even, I mean, regardless, I can't imagine how you wouldn't support this. But if for whatever reason you don't, just go, because it's going to be great music. So I highly encourage that. Sunday.
Okay.
Yep. I think that's it for me. Anything else you got to share?
I'm sure, but I think I preached enough.
Okay, cool. Like always, guys, please like and share with your friends, send it to people.
I know.
What?
I know. I got to talk about our boy coming up on Tuesday's podcast.
Oh yeah, do it. I was getting to that. Go for it.
Oh, Will Carter.
Yeah.
He's been one of my longtime favorites, and I encourage everyone, because I know a lot of people have followed Will and picked up on Will, but Will's story, just going back to his childhood, when he first came on his very, very first radio tour, and we had that bond thing because of my hometown, and he had roots there, and he just has a great story to tell. And great stuff coming up for him. So if you want to know everything about Will Carter, make sure you grab the podcast when it comes out Tuesday.
Yeah, and this happens, I'm sure, quite often to, fans or listeners, but I've known of Will for a long time, and this episode was obviously a long time coming, but like learning his story, I didn't know any of that about him. So now I have this totally new perspective on all of his music, and so if it did that to me, it's going to do it to you guys too. So definitely check that one out.
And I'm not kidding you. It was many, many moons ago when he came in on that radio tour, but that story always stuck with me.
Yeah.
Always.
It's fascinating. Okay, cool. Well, that's a good note to end on. I guess I will see you Tuesday.
Yeah, from wherever, whatever.
Yeah, we'll see.
That'll be exciting.
Yeah, I'll give you updates from the road, or I guess I'll give all of you updates from the road and let you know where we're at and how things are going.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, safe travels and take care, and cheers.
All right, cheers.
Where I was from as she left, I dare to say, well, you can go to hell. Hell, I'll go to Texas. I've had my fill of every place but home. Well, take away